Oh my, the black-tailed rattlesnake up close. What I was waiting for was some fang foldage after the snake ate. One of the main reasons is because it's been quite some time since I've captured some fang foldage and it's almost Friday and I still don't have any. So we need to get on top of that. I mean, that's a semi-fang foldage, right? Anyways, the way to capture fang footage is by feeding the snakes and capturing it after they strike or after they finish eating. So, we're gonna have to feed some snakes. You ready for this? Remember, it's frozen thawed, not live. Let's get to it. Speckled rattlesnake, up close. Look at this, I love the way it turned out. The scales, highly defined. It actually impressed me that 0.5ing the snakes works out really well. What do you think? This is an inland taipan, the most venomous snake on earth. So a few things. Since I'm filming alone, I set up the camera and I'm not always going to be sure if the snake is in frame, as you can see. And with the inland taipan being an elapid, they have the short, fixed fangs. So with this one, I'm not trying to get fang foldage because there's not much to see anyways. Either way, this video is just going to be mainly strikes. The snakes striking the food. Here's the speckled rattlesnake we saw earlier. Now it's time for Nwm-BeiBei, the West African banded cobra. Now cobras have high food response and oftentimes they'll open their mouth and strike all over the place, missing the prey. But this time, filming these cobras, they were pretty dead on. See that? Now this is a northern Pacific rattlesnake. I love their banding near the tail. And this one is one of the most beautiful northern Pacifics I've ever seen. And check this out. Some fang foldage again. Not really full-on fang foldage, but it was something. But I really hope we're able to get a full-on fang foldage at least once before Friday. Another cobra this time, a snouted cobra. The uniform pattern snouted cobra. You see that? Dead on. Not all crazy like they typically are. A partially striped copperhead, so unlike a normal pattern, this one has a partial stripe. There's even some with full stripes, even some with no pattern at all. It's pretty incredible. Now here's another copperhead, but this is a different species, the broadband copperhead, the most beautiful species of copperhead. Now, the copperhead used to be one species with 5 different subspecies, but now they're just 2 separate species. It's time for one of my favorite species of viper, the long-nosed viper. Look at that nose in the shadow. Just adorable. Wow. The Florida cottonmouth. Like a missile. Here's a prairie rattlesnake. I didn't film the strike, but this is after the strike. Let's hope for some fang foldage. After filming these clips, I'm sold on the 0.5. Just how highly defined the scales are. It just turns out really good. So expect a lot of that coming up. But let's see, there's some movement. I have a good feeling that it's going to happen. Let's see. Well, there we go. Thankfully captured at least one that I'd consider a full fang foldage. Here's a black-tailed rattlesnake eating. And I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Click subscribe and click like. I haven't been filming much lately, been working and just taking care of my son. But I'll do the best I can to get another video up and ready as soon as possible. But I love y'all. I want to give a big shout out to my channel members. If you want to support, become a channel member, get early access to videos, exclusive videos, and a shout out at the end. Big shout out to my Patreon members as well. If you want to support me over there, you also get early access to videos, exclusive videos, and a shout out at the end. And a big thank you to those that donate in other ways. Love y'all. Be back as soon as possible.